help disengage, but it will be the Renekton they go for instead here with Ivern. And so very risky choice here, but I think definitely can suit how Gen G want to play out this composition, especially when you consider that the lack of magic damage isn't really going to be a problem against what KT is running. And the Lulu, I was going to mention this, feels very strong here in KT's composition, especially with the Jax, and that's why we saw these bans get so heavily targeted here for KT. They knew that Aphelios Lulu, pretty strong lane. Alistar's early game being very weak allows you to poke away, get some additional gold.
Yeah, it's going to be insane to see where we go here on the Rift for game number 1. Let's jump onto it right now. With the Tristana putting on the aggression as, knocked out of midair. And now we've got the Maokai on top of Chovy. No hop for him. Doesn't even bother to flash away. That's first blood given over to BDD as he and Cuz are able to set that up, and Lehens joins for the assist.
Yeah, Delight's gone. Lehens has an opportunity to roam. They see this drop of the Herald as a huge opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, this is aiming. I mean, he's in a really, really good spot to carry in this game, especially taking those first 2 Drakes. And now Cuz down here on the bottom side, they're trying to take this turret early on. We have BDD down here as well. The Nature's Grasp available, but Baze and Delight trying to make a stand here. It's not really going to work. The turret is still going down.
It is going to basically be Chovy versus aiming this game.
Look at this. Catching Peanut now, and the Counter-Strike comes in. Will they get in there? There's the Wild Growth, and you cannot get away from this Jax. Delight is going to go down. Paze has to go into the Featherstorm as BDD's flashing away, but it's 2 kills to Keen already. BDD, though, getting isolated on the top side. Gen G able to trade one back, but now it's a 4v3 in favor of KT, and it looks like the Croc will also be hitting the ground. Down he goes as Cuz is able to zone everybody else away. A big winning team fight to KT. Yeah, the question mark of BDD on the Jace. I think he's been great so far, but definitely going to have to hit some of that poke in these upcoming fights.
And aiming doesn't really have the best guns for this either.
Yeah, it's Peanut. Very nicely done as the brushes are getting set up. We're getting the artillery here for the side of Gen G, as is always the idea with this kind of composition, but KT definitely not going to let this one go for free.
Yeah, shields coming in.
Yeah, Nature's Grasp, Delight trying to tank up in the front. Keen not going to enter the brush. He's going to get rooted up as now they're trying to take down Keen, and he gets low, and immediately the shutdown goes into the hands of Chovy here. As you can see, the artillery setup is fantastic on the side of Gen G, so they take out the Jax, but still a full health Aphelios remains.
Yeah, Chovy could, or rather Doran can teleport back in. Chovy's still trying to contest this. There's that TP.
Trying to do some big damage. Oh, he's going to take out the Ivern, and that is massive. That's going to be the go button here, but Chovy going to hop away to get the root, and once again, but look at the health bars of Gen G. They're just getting wiped up in their own brush. A triple kill for BDD, Quadra actually, as he dives on in and wipes up Gen G.
It's likely the game.
As you can see, Supreme and Rapid Star exchanging high fives here.
So difficult to play out here from behind as Gen G now, and like Chovy, he can't answer this Jax.
Yeah, I mean, the best he can do is ult him away, and that's about it. Takes a decent trade, actually.
And Keen can just Baron-empowered recall, and he has teleport. He did not use teleport in that fight. Doran had 2 health bars with his teleport in the last Dragon fight. He now no longer has that teleport answer, and they're just going to siege up this turret.
Yeah, very good at doing that, that's for sure. The siege here on the side of KT is insanely good. As Keen's going to teleport on in, has the Counter-Strike, and Delight's like, well, I guess I'm just useless. Nearly dies. As stopwatch will be used here by Keen. Down will he go to Lehens, as in goes Keen. Underneath the turret, maybe going a little bit too deep this time around. Does not have the Counter-Strike, as now the Croc getting in there. Super low is aiming, as KT may have overstepped their boundaries here. BDD not even a part of this one, looking for the shot blast. Will he hit it? Yes, he will. But it is not lethal at this point in time. KT's push is stopped for now.
They have to teleport into this fight here. Chovy going to get blasted.
Cuz taking a little bit of damage. He is extremely tanky. Oh man, this angle, as Delight going to take a huge amount of damage already before this fight even begins. Has to flash away, and that Unbreakable Will is nearing going down. As look at the ult over the wall. KT just shelling. They are actually the ones with the artillery. Their siege is insane, and the range at which they can do damage. Doran going to go down, as KT will just chip away at the rock that is Gen G right now. Lehens steals yet another kill, is on a killing spree. And he's looking for more. Not quite going to hit this one, but he will take down the Light, no doubt, eventually. as Keen will take this one. It does feel like a done deal from here. KT barreling down the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, they could just go in here, grab this inhib. They could always kite back to the Infernal. Chovy's up in 30 seconds here. And, I mean, if you push the end here, I think you've got a pretty good shot at it without Chovy here to defend, but let's see.
Oh man, Flash Polymorph, they want to put an end to this. The counter-strike comes in, Pays not even allowed to press any buttons.
That's it.
Nor did he have any. 27 minutes, and KT Rolster will take game number 1 in flying fashion. A very dominant game to start off this series.
But what that meant was that Aiming had non-stop lane prio, and even with Peanut giving all the resource to the Tristana in mid, Aiming had huge advantages bottom side. Keen got ahead here so massively early because there was just no way to shut this Jax down with that Lulu pick.